Again. Thought we would take a break from our regularly scheduled Songs of Conquest to try out the next game in the notorious Songs of series called Songs of 6. Now, to avoid confusion, this is not actually a sequel or even related to Songs of Conquest. I guess Songs of just happens to be a popular prefix. I saw a video about this game recently and thought it would be partly just funny to try out because it just has Songs of in the name. It also seemed somewhat interesting. It's it is a like city builder game, which I don't really have a great history with those. But you know, we don't have to, if it's not fun, we don't have to keep playing it. It's just going to be a trying out. And we are listening to Nintendo Frutiger Arrow, I guess. Which is funny, because I always thought Frutiger Arrow was a mostly visual aesthetic, kind of like the successor to the one whose name is escaping me. Y2K aesthetic. But I guess aesthetics are more than just visual. If you want to go down a rabbit hole, just check out the aesthetics wiki. Be warned, it is a fandom wiki. The worst kind. Just in terms of the sheer volume of ads and everything. But there's a lot of interesting things there. You know, it's got things like, you know, Y2K, Vaporwave. There's a whole list of aesthetics. McBling. And I thought it was mostly covering about visuals, and it seems it mostly is. But if you look at some of these aesthetics, they'll have like a media section, and one of those will be music. So I guess people think of the various Wii menus as being Frutiger Arrow, which is funny. I don't know. That feels tenuous. Like, where is this? What is the source for these claims of what is part of the aesthetic and what isn't? I think it's partly made up. Maybe not so much the visual aspect. That is fairly, as far as I understand, some of these are fairly well agreed on, but yeah. And as usual, typical day for me. I woke up with some excitement for what games I would maybe stream today, and then as the day went on, as I invested energy into things, now I'm just tired, but I still have, I gotta do something, so we're playing games, even if I might not have as much energy to enjoy them as I would prefer. Not gonna do anything else. Might as well stream it. Gotta keep the content must flow. Nobody has demanded it. Just one of the trials and tribulations of being a 0 viewer streamer. So I think we'll play Songs of 6, see where things go from there. How we're liking it or not. See how it wants to capture or not. That's not quite right. We're missing 281 pixels. Weird. Well, I'll just center it. No, you know what? This is not what I signed up for. What's going on with the window size? Let me try to force it into good behavior. With good old Windows API via auto hotkey. If it was easier, I would share my my window that I was working on for the code, but that's not particularly interesting. Very weird why it is doing this. I have a thought. Bear with me. Oh, every game is just a nightmare. Playing on ultra wide is fine, but if you want to stream on ultra wide, think again. Let's see what happens if we crank this up to a little bit wider, like 75. Oh, so wide. Yeah, it's still very odd. And I can't change the resolution in game. This is one of those games I think that has been like developed by a developer, probably basically like a lone developer, for quite a while, and as a result, and they probably have their own engine as well. Oh, that's just lovely. I guess 50% really was the ideal width. Just a moment. think what I need to do is tweak my script, but I'm not quite sure how. Let's see. So I guess we'll have a width parameter. It's so weird because you think that you have the exact like width and height. Oh, you know what the problem probably is just, yeah, we're not going to be able to fix this with a script. It's because the game won't let me pick a precise enough. Oh, I wonder if I can center it. Center. Yeah. That's gonna look real funny when I try to stream another game. Okay, well, let's kick this off properly. Welcome to another trying out. This time we're trying out a game called Songs of Six. Continuing in the long tradition of the Songs of series that was started but with Songs of Conquest. That's not actually true. That they're completely different games. I just thought it would be funny because we've been playing Songs of Conquest and this game popped up on my radar. I saw a video on it. Thought it would be interesting to try out. Mostly just mostly just wanted to play it because of the funny coincidence of it being Songs of and seeming like it's a sequel. It's also funny if you think about how Songs of Conquest was based on Heroes of Might and Magic, and like the gameplay in each of the Heroes of Might and Magic games is like pretty different. Like HOM 3 is the most similar to Songs of Conquest, but then other games in the HOM series are more like first person dungeon crawler, like RPGs. I don't think there is a city builder game in the HOM series. I could be wrong. I'm not very well familiar with it, but Songs of Six is a city builder. Let's go ahead and bring it on screen. So I had a bit of trouble getting this to look the way I wanted. We've got a nice little light source effect on the mouse. That's pretty cool. Might be just a little bit quiet. That's a little loud. So, despite my best efforts, which was figuring it out on the course of the stream, we don't have it fully filling the screen. I was just struggling a bit with the window size settings because they aren't in fine enough increments where I can set it to the width that I actually want. So this is the result. We're just gonna live with it. I bet I could like dive into some config file somewhere and fix it for good, but I don't want to invest that much time in it if I'm not sure that I'm gonna play it. So this is a city builder. I know that much. It's interesting, you know, akin to like, I don't know, what are city builders people are familiar with? Like, and it's real time too. So like, maybe Dwarf Fortress would be one example. Suddenly all of the names of the city building games that I know escape me. The one that I always forget is the one that you're on planets and you have a colony. And I always forget it. Well, too bad. So let's start off with the tutorial. Princess Bride quotes. Oh, this is not right at all. I should have gone into the game before. Yeah, we're gonna need to make an emergency adjustment to that width. So you are seeing the full UI. Wait, no, you're not even seeing it. it got cut off because the game doesn't let you dynamically resize the window, but my auto hotkey script does dynamically resize it. So let's fix that. Oh, what a nightmare. We just want it to be a little wider, so I will, I don't know, tack on adding more and more variables to my auto hotkey script. So let's increase width. Oh, let's say 300. This is what I have to deal with because I have an ultra wide. It's my own fault. That did not do anything. There we go. Would you look at that? And now we can recenter this. Perfect. Nearly perfect. I'm going to totally forget to adjust those parameters. Wait a minute. I actually don't know what I did to fix it. Well, the resizing features of AutoHotkey are just so messed up. Anyway, that's enough time wasted on this nonsense. You've arrived on a new and promising land. A tutorial will only cover the very basics and help you survive your first year. Cratonians are sensitive to the cold, so we need a hearth. So there is heat. Build a hearth. And it's one of those where you say, hey, this needs to happen, and then the people try to do it best they can. So here we are. We zoom out. We can zoom out quite far, and that is rather seamless. This is what happens when you have a solo game dev who... Well, I don't know if that's exactly the case. That I shouldn't say that. But it seems like I think it's been in development for a number of years, and this is currently a demo that I'm playing, so if you want to try it out, you can. And it's very smooth, and I don't think that is necessarily because of my computer. I think that's because the developer probably have their own engine. I doubt that this is... I would have to do the research. It's always surprising what people are able to do with, like, the Unity engine. And some games even, like, Unity is for the rendering, but then they've developed their own engine that's actually, like, written in C++ or something and running in the background and then just communicating with Unity. But, like, to get something this big with potentially a bunch of units going at once and for it to be run well, which I don't know if you've played Dwarf Fortress, but once you start to get a lot of units, like 200 or so, it really starts to chug, and it's single-threaded as well. So modern CPUs are multi-threaded, and Dwarf Fortress is not. And I think there's severe architectural limitations, like the fact of how pathfinding works, that means it's not an easy task to just make it multi-threaded. So I'm curious if this is multi-threaded. I don't know. But usually there's a certain game engine architecture that you can use to handle situations like this. Well, I probably shouldn't talk about that. I spent a lot of time looking into it when I was trying to help out on an open source game, but never actually worked with it myself. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Not the 7 dwarves of Dwarf Fortress, but the 10 Cratonians who look like Oh, they've got tusks. Are they like orcs or goblins? I don't know. I confused my fantasy races. So let's build a hearth. Don't like that I guess I have to click off to... And clicking the same icon doesn't cause it to go away. Nice, we've got hotkey reminders popping up there. Search for tools and rooms. That's cool. Having a search feature. So let's see. Can build a hearth. Where do we build the hearth? What even is that? Oh, no, it's right click to cancel. What even is this? Wooden wall. Is this a room? I'm having a little bit of a hard time understanding the vertical situation. Throne. Well, they didn't say we need to put a hearth inside, did they? No, they did not. Let's just plop one down, I guess. They live their own lives and do not always jump on what you're doing. I guess time was paused. So time control... Oh, it's just the number keys. Swearing fealty. That's me, I guess? I don't know. Who am I? That's always the thing in these games. What, who are you, the player? It doesn't necessarily need to be explained to be fun. They're working on it so we can speed up time. This is 3 times, setting it back to 1, and we can also do 25 times and double press for 250 speed, ludicrous speed. Wow, they're really taking their time on that, huh? So we've got heat. And now we need to build a hunter. How does that work? You build a hunter? It's called a hunter. I like that the hearth seemingly doesn't... Does it consume resources continuously? We'll need to look into that. We'll do that while this builds. So... There's degradation. It does. It consumes logs, so we're eventually going to run out of... Oh, there... I'm trying to understand what something is. Oh, that's looking at the soil if I hold right click. I was like, why is it saying fertility? Oh, then left... Whoa, we've... Nope. Get me out of here. I guess we've got some rations. So how long until we run out of wood? How can we find information about this structure? Oh, I guess it gives us consumption information. And what menu is this? Capital? I don't know how we got here. I guess just by left clicking. go ahead and let them do their jobs. Don't want to get going too fast. Yeah, out of resources. By harvesting trees and boulders. Okay. Was that planned? I think the green things are trees. Earth is going. It's available services mean. Oh. It's talking about the number of units who can use it. Warming up. How is that reflected? Is that exposure? Wow. Each unit certainly has a lot of stats. Got some procedurally generated personalities, and we've also got some indicators of what they want. That's cool. Right, hunter's done. Now we do a farm. I remember in Dwarf Fortress, farms were like a little bit of an endeavor to construct. Did they say what farm? I think they said vegetable farm. Is there any way I can get back those messages? Eight by 8 tile vegetable farm. I keep wanting to press escape to close menus. We should probably look at the fertility of what we're building on first, huh? It's probably fairly consistent. Yeah, we'll just build it over here. How do I get to this? Left control F. Lovely. Oh, I suppose these spots on the ground reflect fertility levels. No. Click to delete. Okay. Let's let them get to it. They mentioned, like... So how do we know, like, what materials it's gonna take? No. Don't refurnish. Maybe it doesn't take any materials. We're just plowing the fields. There's that day-night cycle. Night is Night is very dark. Where are they going? What? Oh, they're hunting. Wow, I didn't even assign anyone to be hunters. Did they just self-assign? That's an interesting way of doing it. I remember in Dwarf Fortress it was, you know, you had to assign people. But like, do they have stats? And do those stats matter? Their skills? I think pretty much everyone has 0, 0 stats, I guess. Huh. There is skill with weapons. He's covered in blood. And injured. Somewhat. I suppose hunting will do that. Looks like that's going to take a while. The rate they're going. It's cool that, is it not tile? Like, the placement is tile-based. Is the movement not tile-based? Or grid-based? I guess maybe it's grid-based, but they can move diagonally. It looks smooth. I like that. Build a janitor. Wow, starting to feel like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I suppose I don't need to... I always obsessively pause these games when I'm not using them. Where do we build it? Certainly in line with the other buildings. I was also just going to check. So there's wooden walls, right? Also see wooden ceiling. Do we have to like cover the whole thing manually? Because I thought that these were just self-contained buildings. Wow, I guess this is our like central storage for now. All sorts of things going on. There are other civilizations? Smilodon. I like the look of this game. I like the smooth. It reminds me of Factorio, like in terms of how it seems like very well optimized and smooth. What we here? Oh no. But it's glowing. Is there not fog of like vision or anything? Guess there's no other civilizations on this particular map. It's just a bunch of animals to hunt. Oh, injuries. I suppose that would be the hunter. The hunter became the hunted. Bleeding out. Nothing we can do about that. They'll just have to tough it out, I guess. We're sticking to what the tutorial told us to do. What can we possibly do for them? We don't have a hospital, so that's just gonna not go well for them, I guess. Not the biggest fan of this music right now. Is he getting some sort of help? I can't tell because they're stacked on top of each other. Oh, this guy's just hunting. Is that rain? Ooh. Okay, so he's dead. And he's just gonna hang out there. Cool. What were we to do? Oh, we're building the janitor. Gotta have janitors to clean up all the trash at the roller coaster tycoon park. I did play Roller Coaster Tycoon a little bit. And look at that. We ran out of resources again. They did not tell us how to gather those resources. Not the best tutorial, but I can forgive them for that. It's very hard when a game is constantly in development and new things are being added to maintain a tutorial. It requires like its own scripting and everything too to make it work. But like, how could we have somebody who's harvesting trees? How can we punch trees? So like the game is just over, right? Because they didn't give us enough wood. And how could we obtain those resources? Okay, I was thinking that, well, for all the jobs that we've seen so far, we have to build something to be able to do that. But no, and they didn't tell us this in the tutorial either. At least I didn't see a message, so we have to do that. So that's similar to Dwarf Fortress. Who is going to actually do that? Can they even fell a tree if they don't have an axe? I guess we will find out. They just have an axe. Okay, good. I'm glad that we don't have to worry about such pointless details as having tools for people to use, at least not for felling trees. And we can see how we're doing on resources. We have plenty of stone. We got some vegetables. So we're good on food, but we are not good on wood. We better get an achievement called get wood, just like in Minecraft. I'm bad at just spacing out and watching things, and also obsessively pausing the game sometimes when I'm always scared of fast forwarding this much in games like this. The last game like this I played, which I definitely do not recommend, is Cultivation Simulator. Is that what it was called? It's based after like Chinese wuxia, xianxia novels, but it's like a city builder, civilization builder. It was really not. It had some cool stuff. It was a cool theme. Like, I haven't played many games with that theme, but yeah, it got really grindy. I didn't even read that message. Storage warehouse with 8 crates. So we just do Control F for find warehouse. How can we adjust the size? Oh, this is like a default. Wait. Why is there an inner... I don't understand. Oh, some species actually prefer different room shapes. Huh, that's cool. And we're automatically building walls around rooms. Okay, so if we took this out, it would just be like open to the air. We want this warehouse to be centrally located, I assume, so I want to see how many crates. Oh, okay, that's why. The bright blue is the walls. And they said at least 8 crates. So I guess we'll just do a 3x3. If we wanted to be really precise, we could just do this. We haven't the crates. Wait, what did I do? What did I do this time? The room plan has insufficient crate items. Place more items inside the shape. Oh, I have to manually place the crates? So we're building walls. Why would it default to not having a doorway? Do we pick where the doorway is? What is this? What am I doing? Now we're placing crates. Why? Oh, they take up 2 tiles. So let's trash that. No, I do want to go back to building. I just wanted to start from scratch. There's probably a better hotkey for that. So for 8 crates, we're going to need... I don't know, something like this. And then... Can we... Is this letting us pick where we want the doorway to be? I don't know. Let's place these crates. It would be good to know, like, what is this? Like, is it like a cart and then a crate? Item must be reachable. Can I delete by right-clicking? Yes. So I can rotate. What does reachable mean? Okay. So the plus is where the person who's using it stands, I guess. I actually made this bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. Oh, right-click actually just is undo. I guess we'll leave it like this for now. Cool. I like how they've designed these interactions. I like these textures too, and how they react to the light. That's always really cool because it makes it look 3D even though it probably isn't. It's probably this like ground texture. It's probably a sprite, but it also has an additional like dimension of data that tells it how it reacts to the light. I mean, I would think. I don't know. I don't know how else you would really do that. Like I said, I really like when there's a 2D game. It's 2D sprites, but they have a lighting system, and I don't know. I like how it looks visually when games do that. So we need more wood. I keep wanting to press space to pause the game. I should have probably just assigned a huge swath of trees and just have people on kind of permanent wood cutting duty. I'll be curious to see how they split up the work. Like, one hopes that they prioritize building when wood is available. Looks like they are doing just that. Full deaths. Oh, janitor has a radius? No work is within the radius. What is that? What is radius? Oh, and this lets us customize, like, who is being a janitor, I guess. Does that mean that... Oh, this is fully employed. I was like, oh, can the hunter take more people? No. So a lot of just defaults baked into things that we can then customize to our heart's content. They're doing a number on these trees. Where can I see my current resources? 0, 0, 0, 0. Everything is 0. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it's 0 because it's not actually in storage. Because we definitely have food. Now we designate crates. Some for vegetables, meat, wood, and stone. 1 each. Sure, let's do just that. This may already have been done for us. Okay, so we don't actually select the individual crates in the room? How... Okay, we just pick the number of crates. So, 1 for vegetables. Oh. we can set them out if we want. Meat, wood, and stone. Free workers will store resources, but you can also allocate a delivery man. Read the encyclopedia. Always allocate 30 to 50% of workforce toward food production and you'll be fine. Sure we will. Everyone's probably going to just be chopping trees down and they're just going to let all of this stuff rot on the ground. So this will help us be able to know how much food we actually have. And it specifically tells us that in the tooltip. Resources exist scattered on the map that are not yet stored and counted. I can see how much stone is there, but as far as this ledger is concerned, we do not know. Probably only a matter of time before this hunter suffers the same fate. I wish that they would rest when their injuries got to be a bit much. I wonder how we can do that. Give him a day off. Micromanage this guy. Definitely need a hospital and housing. But yeah, I'm not sure how much we actually have of various resources. Oh, look at that. It's like dragging it. Well, I think we'll be good on wood. I thought I gave this guy a day off. I just want them to not get injured. Wait, they're done? They're not injured anymore. Wait, this is a different person. Silly me. This is the one. And yes, I see that their portraits are varyingly covered with, like, grime. And I know there's a way to take care of that. Sanitation type things. Not sure what janitor has actually done for us. I haven't seen anybody do that job. I hope that if you put a structure down, they will automatically fell the tree or mine the rocks. Starting to accumulate meat. Stuff spoils at different rates. Do we know if, like... Okay, so one crate is 255. So some people are actually moving things into here. Some are doing trees. I like that. That they are not just all doing one thing. Like because of the way the default priorities are set or something. They're all just gonna chop down trees and then neglect everything else. You shouldn't be hunting. Oh, somebody else became a hunter. Oh, I don't recommend that. We're gonna all die. All of them are going to eventually die because they're just gonna hunt themselves sick. I suppose that person's doing okay. Well, they're doing okay for now. Just standing on top of the dead body of the previous hunter. That's maybe not a great sign on the first day of the job. And also, if we run out of wood, our hearth is going to not be able to do anything anymore. I wonder what the rules are on whether they can pass through each other. Like, as the fact that I made this a single space, does that mean... Does that mean only one person at a time can be here? Okay, so we need... Well, what we needed is to get all of our stuff into storage, and that is happening to some extent now. Do we need this many people chopping down trees? I don't know. Guess we could speed things up a little bit. Wow, you can really get going fast there. Cool, all of our initial stuff is placed. Wow, they focused on clearing those trees, it seems. I double pressed 4, so that sets it to 250 times the speed, which is pretty cool. They're just sleeping in the storeroom because we don't have any rooms for them. What is the priority? Housing, probably? Okay, there's immigration, similar to Dwarf Fortress. And other city builder games. Let's not pretend that Dwarf Fortress is the only game like this. That's just the one I'm the most familiar with. So we can accept immigration, but they will eat our food. So let's pause and take a look at that. Oh, good. Yeah, it's very important to understand this stuff. So 11 days of food stored for our current number of subjects. And that's food stored. Happiness is at 100%. Above 80% means we'll attract immigrants. How do we configure that? Oh, we don't. Oh, double click to grant access. So there were 3 immigrants and we just admitted them. Hope you know what you're hope they know what they're getting into. Don't we want housing for everyone? Apartments, small and private housing. House houses more residents. Dormitory is a lot. Longhouse is even more. Why not start with a longhouse until we know better? This is pretty cool. It's pretty cool when a game finally just kind of leaves you to your own devices and you try things and see what works. So, longhouse. Trying to keep it close to where we are. All hanging out. I guess we can rotate it with R. Very good. So clearing has to happen first, like these plants. And it says it'll house 15 residents, so really well thought out. Just like how everything works and how the information that you get. I really love that about this game. And so I knew about Dwarf Fortress for a very long time, since the like early versions of the game. Before there were Z levels. I followed it, I've played it a little bit on and off throughout many years. Like I haven't played a lot of hours total, but I have played a little bit. And when I finally saw that it was coming out on Steam, I just couldn't bring myself to get it because there's just too many things about it that seemed, I don't know, that I would probably not enjoy it. Like with this game, I'm just playing the demo. I've never really had a city builder game that I've really just been like, yeah, that was fun. So, but the ones that I've tried have been notoriously not so approachable. And I would say, despite all the, I haven't played the improved version of Dwarf Fortress, like the version on Steam, but I don't know, it seemed like there were still some things about it that made it maybe not so approachable. I don't know. The fact that it has mouse support probably makes a big difference, and I haven't experienced that firsthand. But I really like how this game, at least, you know, Dwarf Fortress aside, I really like how this game is working so far. And running nice and smooth. The real test of course, is like when. So why does it say they're homeless? How do I find information about this? Oh, are they not done building it yet? They're doing something with the floor. tilling the floor. Janitor standing by. We'll let them finish that out. Oh yeah, construction progress. Slowly increasing. Voila! We have a house. Room for plenty. Up to 15 citizens. So... we still have 5 homeless? Why? Have they just not gotten a chance to claim the house yet? Yeah, it looks like they're gonna auto claim it when they get the chance. So that's housing. What do we need for hospital? Well, for washing, lavatory. I do think we will want those. Presumably. Is this the best city design? No, having a farm plot right in front of where they're living. Maybe not the best situation. So we'll put a well there. And let's keep chopping those trees. I would like them to not all just be perpetually chopping trees. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way to control that. The game seems to give you a lot of great options. So we'll do a well, and then we also want... I mean, just to some extent, we just want one of everything. Lavatory. So we need latrine and basins. Why not put it next to the longhouse? And we have to see how much space latrine takes up. And basin. Okay. I would like to resize. Oh good, it does work that way. Ugh, shoot. Okay, so we need to not cut off parts of the room. Then we need to add a door, probably. And I guess that's it. Copier, great to have. We can dig canals through mountains and refill mountain caves. So in order to have a hospital, we're going to need to research it. We should build a grave minimally somewhere. Reasonably far. So that... Oh, so it needs a 1x2 space per grave. We'll just do that, right? What's that say? Graves is 0. Oh no, it's 3. 1x3. Don't understand this. It says 6. I don't understand how this setup works. Whatever. This way we at least have somewhere to put those signs of our failure. Oh, there's rather a lot of systems in here. Some of which are what we probably need, some of which, who knows. We probably need a laboratory so that we can actually have a hospital. Otherwise, what are we going to do when people get hurt? How does this look? So the plus is what needs to be accessible, right? Oh, okay. We really undersized it. But right-click undo makes things pretty easy to fix. Would it be better to do them centered so it's like desks facing each other? Well, we would need need to make it a little bit bigger for that. Probably not the most efficient building design. Who knows if this actually works the way I think it works. Can we get rid of those walls? Yes. Oh. Oh no. Wow. Not the way I wanted undo to work. Alright, let's just go with my original idea. Nope. It needs to be one wider. So I actually can do this, I think. There we go. Just getting the hang of how that works. Okay. Room will be blocked. Oh good, okay, so it does warn me if I forget a door. Now, do we have anybody who actually can do research? Or who actually will do research? I don't know. Lavatory is short on what? What is that icon? Furniture. Oh, we need a carpenter. Probably putting it near the... I like how this room construction works. Instead of having rooms that you define and then you have to build everything in them, you do it all in one go, and I think that's really cool. I really like that way of doing things. And it shows you what the effect is of each of these things. I like that I'm not having to micromanage individuals too much. Or I haven't had to do it at all yet. Not that I shouldn't do it. Oh. We need more wood. Wow, I really should have probably declared a bigger area, a larger swath, and just hope that's what people do. Running out of wood seems bad because then the hearth won't run. Let's go super speed. Pretty cool. The game is still readable from a variety of distances too. I like that. Very well thought out. But I haven't played that many city builder games, so perhaps I'm just not up to speed on how they typically are designed, and maybe there's plenty of other games that do things the same way. But I played a few maybe more management sim type games too. There's kind of an overlap. What's going on here? Flowers losing petals to the breeze, I guess? I don't know. Right, we've got a carpenter. The furniture is on the way. Slowly. Music, there's a variety of music too, that's good. Not too annoying. And like overly attention getting. How much time has actually passed? Still year one. There's more immigrants on the way. Let's accept them. So we accepted 6, so that means there's going to be more on the way, and that's too much for that, so we will need to... What's that flashing for? Loyalty. They're not perfectly happy. We haven't done a lot for their happiness. Curious to try dormitory. Quite sure what that flashing is referring to. It just looks like it's loyalty. We have some immigrants we could welcome from other races. I don't want to do that quite yet. We want lavatories, we want stages. We're not good at these jobs. We want arenas. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. All that stuff is on the way. It's gonna be a while. Carpenter... One carpenter was not enough, I guess. Two carpenters. We got these... are not going away. They're working. Where... Wow, we were working so much, and... Where is the stuff going that he's making? He's just not that good at it. Upgrade. Oh, cool. So when we get access to other materials, we can use them to upgrade facilities. Well, I don't know what's going on. I see things happening. I don't see these things going away very fast at all. Many days and nights passed to produce furniture for the bathroom. Many, many days and nights. What? Through the seasons fairly quickly. Okay, this is ridiculous. What's going on? Oh, we haven't designated a store for the furniture. That's the reason why they're not showing up on the right there. So we'll do that. They won't just pick them up off the ground. And I guess it shows in red if... I don't know. Something got... I guess slowly they're filling in. Man, we should have built a second car... We should have made this bigger, I guess. And crammed a lot more carpenters in there, because we're going to need that. We're going to need a lot of furniture. Well, too late for that, and also I'm just about done with this session, so I kind of just wanted to see this complete, but, well, maybe if we play this again, we'll do that. And yeah, it's filling in slowly. You can see 7 of 8 furnitures. That's a nice way of doing it. They just make furniture rather than being like, no, you have to tell them that they have to make a chair, and then you have to tell them to place the chair. Like, that's how it is in Dwarf Fortress. I really did not like that whole system. There we go. We've got lavatories. Hooray! and we can see everything that's going on. Waiting for work, just hanging out in the lavatory. Cool. Well, this has been Songs of 6. I will say, as far as other games I play, city builders, I always want to get into them, but the idea of playing one sounds fun, but then when I actually start playing it, I'm like, you know, I don't know if I'm actually having that much fun playing this, or if I more feel like it's a chore. I don't know, maybe it's just my particular gaming preferences. But if I was to play one, I am very convinced that I would play this one, because so far of all the ones that I've seen or played, this is, to me, this is a really great one of those. So again, this is a demo. You can get the demo for free, of course, on Steam. Otherwise, it is also for sale. I don't know if it's still early access or what the situation is there. You know, I'm not like a game reviewer, so I maybe don't put as much effort into finding all that information out, coming prepared with it. Maybe I should anyway, but you can always visit the store page on Steam to find out more. And I think it was fairly fun, despite me being really tired. And if I want to play a city builder, I will definitely return to this game. Well, that was nice. Hey, what do you know? Stream's not ending yet. Gonna step away for a little bit, couple minutes, stretch my legs, etc. And I will be right back. I think we'll probably just go back to the other Songs of game, Songs of Conquest. Still making our way through it until it gets, I don't know. I'm waiting for it to get significantly more interesting, I guess. We'll see if that happens. Be right back. back. I think it's time for some more Songs of Conquest. We'll get that set up. I don't want to just keep playing only this game, but my mind's on it. We're in the middle of kind of learning the game, learning the ropes. I just never felt like we reached a good stopping point. Welcome back to Songs of Conquest. Still going through mission 2. Thought that we had reached the end. We didn't. Still waiting to play this game to give it more of a chance. I think it looks cool. I'm not sure if I'm really enjoying it that much. But again, we've only played 2 missions. I definitely did notice last time that we played, one thing I was a little bit concerned about was it seems like there really aren't that many different types of units in a given faction. There's other ways that there's variety, but... So I don't know, but I'm definitely fine with seeing this mission through. Happened to our other wielder? We only have one now? Where did our other one go? Maybe there was some stuff that I had written off as flavor text that explained what happened. Oh well. Or maybe it was a saving loading bug. Who knows? Not me. So we can teleport troops around as well. Well, we have to get there first. Why don't we upgrade it right away? Oh yeah, that's instantaneous too. Yeah. A little bit of a garrison. Militia, footman, and ballista. Academy. So we have a grand armory at the other place. We have an academy here. Oh, so this lets us actually be able to harvest Glimmerweave, which is pretty cool. I think I'm going to take that. It only costs us gold. And taxes. Research on increasing taxes. Some buffs to wielders, and then humans. So it looks like it's all just max troop size. At the armory, though, we can make an individual troop stronger. If we have the celestial ore. We do not. That's right, I have to have them selected and then right-click the fortress, and that will let us build things. Oh, I have to click an empty plot. Let's hold off on this until we see, like, what's actually going on here, because, like, all we really needed to do is just move down here, and nothing is time sensitive. We actually claim that we did visit it. I guess there's more enemies to fight. So we should settle in for the long haul. Boy, I sure wish I had more energy and enthusiasm for playing games. It's hard. Was this a thing we even have to do? Rally point. Purchase troops from other towns and settlements. Okay. Let's figure out what we want to do with these plots. Is there even a point to having another one? I don't think so. We already have that stuff. What do we want more of? One thing we haven't built yet is a marketplace. I assume, yeah, we still don't have one, so I'm definitely going to build that. Maybe we'll explore just a little bit more. Oh, they're just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna get into a fight. Why is there an hourglass icon? Typically that means loading is happening. I don't know what's going on there. And they have a wielder. Insect swarm. It is cool, like, even if there aren't that many different unit types in a given faction, there's... I don't know how many different factions there are, but there are different factions. Okay. I like the archers to be on high ground. Actually wanted to see what that unit was. I think there's a codex. I thought there was a codex. Yes. Good. There's only 5 factions? No, this just hasn't populated yet. That's gotta be. So we killed a tremor. What's their ability? Debuff. Ow. That is some offensive magic. I should have used some of my own magic, but I guess I forgot. I'm not really trying that hard. It's hard to want to try super hard sometimes. Oh, I guess our own units block our own movement. Didn't really realize that. Good to know. Want this guy to die. Those guys are expensive. I should have done a better job of protecting them. Shame. $50. Probably not. Yeah, not better than what we have. Well, we really took a beating on that one. I do kind of want to explore more. XP. Doing good on Ancient Amber. Let's take the XP. Thank God. Okay. I felt like we were probably at the end of that mission. Okay, look at this violin technique here.
She gave
Oh.
the warm welcome he desired. Defeated him and all the bandits that he hired. But walking dead and fame had now appeared. No time for cheers, just swords and spears.
On board to mission 3. Taking on the Fae with a Y. Start with 2 wielders. What's this guy got going? Nope, I did not mean to end turn. Just accidentally pressed E, but this game doesn't do confirmations, and that's okay. Creation essence. Specializes in creation. Okay. Presence. To the southwest we go. Don't need to fight these guys yet, I don't think. Guess we've got a settlement now. They're going to be able to attack anyone. I'll just debuff one of them. Don't really want to be fighting these guys in melee, but we're kind of stuck. We don't have swap yet. Should have debuffed him. 1 footman, 6 rangers. Do we want? We have no income. We have 200 gold per round. How many sites do we have? It looks like we just have just one? Let's upgrade. So we will need a peasant hut for a castle. Rangers requires research. Oh, we will need stone. Well, we are going to need some troops of some kind, so why don't we start with militia, and then we'll probably do a quarry. So right now we don't have any way of getting more troops other than just finding them. He's got basically nobody. Yeah, he's not going to really be able to take anything on yet. He just has too few of units. So I guess he'll go back here for now. We could try taking them on. Maybe this time I'll actually use spells. Imagine that. Hey, I remembered. And of course they go for the guy that's not defended. Underestimated how far they could move. Now we have basically the worst possible situation. I think I'm actually going to have him do this. And go save our archer. This guy does okay in melee range. Poison's going to add up over time. He not dead yet? Brutal. Let's make our guys hit harder. We deserve it. Claim what I can. Very focused on ranged if we equip this. Still doing nothing here. This guy is not really good for anything except ferrying more troops, I suppose. Don't want to spend gold on more troops just yet until we've got some of our buildings up and running. Got our quarry. Two celestial ore. We need to be very picky about that. think footmen and rangers will be a good choice. Some hand-me-downs we can give to the other guy. Side the amber is probably more useful since we're kind of in the early stages of this map. See what's going on here. 16 militia. Soon we'll have that barracks ready. Going to get attacked if we move through here. Let's not see what's on the other side until we're good and ready. Upgrade's going to require a lumber mill. I just pressed E again by accident. Ugh. So bad. It's also going to require stone, which we will shortly have. Starting to get to the point where we are locked off by actual fights. There's no way they would let us pass to here. Right? They're just going to come out and attack us. Same with this, right? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I guess they're just going to let us have this uncontested. Fine by me. Now we can go check out the portal. So we have the stone. Let's change this to a lumber mill so that we can upgrade our archers, or upgrade the rangers and footmen. Alright, enter the portal. I guess we have to fight that if we want. I'd rather have some more units. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much if we come with a full stack and we lose a few versus we come with a smaller stack and we lose a few. Although we are about to get an upgrade, theoretically. Why don't we have her... I suppose I would rather go through here, if we can. That's not what we want. Good to remember that the units that reload, they can make a melee attack on the turn that they reload. Oh, you know what sucks? I never fixed the screen layout, and I didn't even notice. So now that's just going to be in the final output. That's great. Why is it like this? Is it my script? Doesn't normally... There we go. Oh. Well, I fixed it. She can help level up other wielders slightly. 25% of her own. I think we'll just focus on order. Oh. We have a bunch of stuff that we're not going to use. Finally, we can upgrade. we upgrade militia yet? Yes, we can. Wait. Oh, we ran out of money. Of course. So I don't think we need the lumber mill anymore, we just need more money. Which would mean... farm. Just have to wait a turn. There we go. It's got one minstrel. Why couldn't we take his minstrel? Cannot disband. Oh, he's got to have at least one troop. Okay, that's understandable. Well, I think that's a nice stopping point. We've upgraded our first little small settlement here in Mission 3. Done a little bit of exploring, taken on a few battles, and we will see what comes next time on Songs of Conquest. And hopefully, I will not have the window at the wrong width for so long. Yeah, just, my apologies for that, but not always easy to keep track of everything, especially when I don't have anyone here live helping me to figure out my mistakes. That's okay. So we tried out Songs of Sticks. We played some more Songs of Conquest. What next? Well, I'll think that one over as I step away for a minute or two. So I'll be right back. Hello once again. Well, isn't this a surprise? We may get 3 whole sessions out of one stream. And of all the days for me to do this, on one when I am just so exhausted. Well, I usually am exhausted, but it's worse than usual today, I would say. But I want to play games despite that. So I've been wanting to get back to this for a while now after our last run ended in tragedy, as it always does in games of a roguelike nature. So I think we will start up a new run of Jupiter Hell. People seem to be liking those. I seem to get some actual engagement on the channel on those videos, so the runs will continue, I guess, for now. And I want to not just play Songs of Conquest just because it's the new game, you know? I want to keep up the games that I am interested in. So I think we'll fire that up. Break out the controller. Ah, that's the nice thing about my audio setup. You don't hear any of the Windows sounds because I never have it just capturing the desktop audio. Brings its own set of annoyances, but look at that, it was ready to go. Oh, except for the game audio. Welcome back to Jupiter Hell. Last time Mr. Guy sadly passed away due to taking a huge amount of damage, more than I was expecting, and also being a little bit too squishy to be taking that amount of damage, and also having no helmet. And I also moved in a way that caused me to still be hittable, so a couple mistakes were made. They all piled up, and I think what we're gonna do is try again, going for the same build.
This looks like trouble.
Let's see if it comes back to me after the various games that I've been playing. Let's get that audio. Oh, and I have to remember that we're back at square one. I heard a door open. And now there's sound. They're gonna be coming for us. But not too far. So this time, for this build, I'd ideally like to not have two able to hit me at once. Had some pain, so it was a good... Oh, doing it again. So, this time, so the build we're going for is going to be just like last time, except slightly optimized. We're going to go for Onslaught. And last time I took Army Surplus. I'm not sure I'm going to take that as early on as I did. And I have a little bit better idea of what guns we're gonna get as the game like, especially what ammo. Oh, hello. I was not expecting you to So, Onslaught wants Hellrunner and Sustained Fire. And something that is also beneficial is running, which takes Furious. But Hellrunner is quite good. Especially with... It influences how we will play, too. And I learned a new thing that I'm going to be good about this turn is, while there isn't an auto-explore like there is in some roguelikes, there is, if you hold down a direction, your character will continue to move in that direction until a hostile is encountered. So that's something we will take advantage of. I will be good about not... Try to be better about not walking into enemies. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. It's gonna cause a commotion. It's nice being back playing a game that I know I like, as opposed to trying out something new or playing one where I'm maybe not having the most fun, as in Songs of Conquest. See, there I was holding left, and I was rewarded by not running blindly into an enemy. Shotgun is just a great early game weapon. Great for kiting, especially with Hellrunner, where we can just run away. I wanted to shoot them because I wasn't sure if we'd get XP if we let them explode. Got the radar. I assume there will be a terminal somewhere here so we can figure out which route we want to take. Gotta say, I was not a big fan of the stuff that we got last run going to the Shadow Cathedral? Whatever it was called. We had that heart that we deposited there, and we took demon blood. I didn't like any of the options that were presented. The trade-offs on them all were just too much of a trade-off. The downsides were just really significant, so it made them not really feel like obvious choices that we would want to take, and ended up biting us in the end because really got taken out by due to having such low HP. It lowered our max HP by 50%. There we go. Our habitat, emergency defense, Callisto, defense mechanism, multi-tool for Callisto mines, or Callisto L6, Callisto mines multi-tool, Callisto 5, controls entrance to the vault. Okay. So if we get to Callisto L5, there's a vault, I guess. So I don't really care. Oh, and then we can check recon. Maybe we'll just go straight through Callisto. I don't really yet have a good idea of the trade-offs. Oh, and we should check the armor that I got. Painkiller. Melee damage. Still not dead? Suppose we can pick this up. Thought we might get some stragglers. Just like to hang around. Better to take out the enemies one by one as opposed to having them sneak up on you. And then, you know, getting a double wave of enemies. The ones that you encountered that you were moving towards, plus the ones that you... Shouldn't have done that. We're gonna need Furious in order to take running. What do we need? Sustained fire. We're using the shotgun, that's not going to be too effective. Or we could take more Hellrunner. We could just try to max out Hellrunner. Seems like most abilities, when you max them out, you get much more benefit than if you just have like 1 point. Speed loader. Nice. Typically don't shoot with an empty mag, so I guess not that nice. Typically you don't let the mag get empty. Barbed. Oh, the radius on those barrels is more than I thought. I thought it was only going to be a 3x3. Oh, the security drones, I just realized they can fly over open space. Huh. On levels like this where there's actually like we're a level above the true floor. Let's get some distance. See how how they fare against the grenade launcher. Looks kind of like a rocket launcher when it fires. So we could consider picking up the hunter rifle. But then we'd have to carry 44 ammo. We have an AV1 pistol. It's not that good. The speed loader mod doesn't really help us that much. And we need the shotgun and the grenade launcher's upgrade. So yeah, I don't think I'm ready for a hunter rifle. Should have had the shotgun ready. No harm, no foul, as they say. Do not attempt to melee the fanatic. Ah, the radius was still bigger than I thought. I always think the explosions have a 3x3 radius, but that is not the case. So we got Callisto Hub. I like how it's almost like a little puzzle game, how you can dodge them. And yes, they are telegraphed. I may have complained earlier. Oh wow, I managed to eat through all the shotgun ammo. Not using it too efficiently. Alright, auto rifle, that's going to be good with our particular build. So I'll go ahead and pick that up instead of the pistol. I think that makes sense. We don't care about that AV1 upgrade. Safe room in Callisto Mines level 2. Oh, I think I clicked something. Safe room in Callisto Mines 2. Vault in Callisto 5. So if we want to get to Callisto Mines, if we can get to Callisto Mines still, we can. Callisto Mines L1. If we do that, will we not get to Callisto 5 that has the vault? I don't know. There's the mines. Let's finish this floor. On these long hallways, it's going to be a long distance engagement generally, so I can switch to the auto rifle there. Howard. Hey, one door. Oh. Just wait out here for them with the shotgun. Or... Oh, okay. That's the thing about those aiming reticles is they don't consider walls. So it still it impacted on the wall and I still took damage from it. All clear. Did I miss something? I'm thinking I might have. No, that's the terminal. That's... Okay, let's try going to the mines because of that message we heard about. Oh, we can't because we don't have a multi-tool. And we haven't picked one up at all, so I'm not... We haven't seen one this entire run, so I'm not sure what we were meant to do to be able to go there. Yeah, I don't know about that. It presented us with an option that we ended up not being able to take. Ah yes, lockdown. So that means they're gonna start spawning from this elevator. So we need to try to clear out everyone that we can. And to do that so that we could be set for who's going to show up. So that we're not going to be attacked. We're going to be able to fight off the people that show up. You know what I do here, I always increase health. I could have possibly... No, I couldn't have even extracted a multi-tool. I should have used the pain bonus to do adrenaline. Getting a little bit low. I shouldn't be too stingy with those medkits. Lesson I learned. So now we can get Hellrunner 3. So they can drop a smoke cloud, that doesn't actually mean they're dead. I didn't realize that. Man. this is just not going well. We're about to clear the entire floor before the lockdown even ends. Alright, let's prepare. Grenade launcher, I think, will be useful. Anything else we have? Not so much. Full stack of Fury ready to go. Alright, so much for the lockdown. So we want by level 6, we need to pick up Sustained Fire. So our next upgrade should be Sustained Fire. Always hold a direction when moving, generally speaking. That's what I'm trying to do. To avoid all those cases where I'm getting... And remember, it's a turn-based game. You don't have to take your turns fast. That's another thing I struggle with. 12-gauge super shotgun in Valhalla terminal. Okay. We can't go back. Yeah. So there's no way that, unless we had some ability that let us generate multi-tools, I guess there probably wasn't a way that we could have gotten one to be able to go to the mines. But maybe we'll go to Valhalla. Did doors make a sound? Yeah, Valhalla terminal. So I think that's where we'll probably go. Although if we go there, then we won't get... I think we wouldn't... Super shotgun isn't even going to be like our main weapon. I think it'll be nice to have. There's a vault in Callisto 5, so... I don't know. Do we have to make a choice between Valhalla and Callisto? There, finally a multi-tool. I think the vault has more potential of having good stuff than just a super shotgun. A super shotgun would be nice. I've never had one before. Clear. Cannot be reloaded. Useless once all ammo is used up. So very strong, but it's only got 20 shots. That's fine. Alright, so we either go to Callisto 5, which we know has a vault, or Valhalla Terminal, which has a super shotgun. I think the vault. Vault to me sounds like many good things. Super shotgun sounds like one good thing, and it's especially something that doesn't really synergize with our build. I guess shotgun's generally pretty useful. Oh, they're all coming for us. I'll tell you what. Grenade launcher. I think I played that pretty well. I do have Fury in excess. I wish I could get pained. Just not happening. The pain. Picking up that 7.62 in case I do get a 7.62 weapon, but I'm not sure that I will end up doing that. Yeah, the problem is my painkiller. Pain reduction's good, like useful, but when I don't have pain, I can't use my ability for its maximum effect. I better go ahead and use adrenaline now. We'll unlock the vault later. There, I got a little pain. I should have waited. So definitely sustained fire now. These automatic doors. The first blast is just to slow them down. The second blast is after they come around the corner. And possibly any any that are trailing them. Toxin rifle. That's cool. Don't see that really going with our build. But who knows? Maybe we take it instead of the grenade launcher? That splash damage, though, is really useful. And our grenade launcher also applies a bleeding effect. Let's take a closer look at Toxin. 2 more damage and a stack of poison. Scope means we aim. Aiming adds aim bonus to critical chance. We don't really aim very often with Hellrunner, I don't think. I don't know. Let's give it a try. I guess we would use it. I don't know. Kind of just like the grenade launcher. It seems pretty versatile if we have kind of a swarm of enemies that we're trying to take out, a swarm of weak enemies that would overwhelm us. The shotgun can kind of do that too, but the grenade launcher's got 3 shots. Feels like really helpful. But also, what type of damage is the grenade launcher? Slash? Auto is impact, shotgun slash. This is impact as well. Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to the grenade launcher for now. Not sure that poison... And doesn't poison only affect biological? That would be my assumption. Could be wrong. It's not going to be a gun we would end up using long term anyway. We do not need this much 7.62. Should I use a med kit? Only got 3 left. The answer is probably yes. Better safe than sorry. Let me try to err on the side of healing too frequently as opposed to what I have done in my other runs. Which is being very stingy. Oh, I did it again. These guys are so weak, it's probably better to just reload and shoot rather than try to go back for cover. What is this again? Military barracks. Don't forget we've got that vault just waiting for us. It's open. Grenade launcher in such close proximity, probably not a great... That's the other nice thing about the grenade launcher is we can use it long distance. The shotgun is really more powerful close up.
Not enough fury.
Let's get some distance. We have God's eye view on them, so that's helpful. Maybe I'll use the grenade launcher. to come around the corner, yeah. Dead yet. I always get caught by that. I'm like, oh, the smoke came up. That means they exploded. Wow, so this was all it was. Vampiric pack. That seems pretty cool. Let's take that. I don't think I'll use it right away. We could charge it. Got 6 multi-tools. How's our armor? 44%. We will likely pick up some more fairly soon. We don't want our helmet to be destroyed though. Oh, so you can only increase mod slots if the item has AV on it. Otherwise, we could create bulk packs. Bulk accuracy or power. Those are useful. We don't have the ability to get the mod that we really want through bulk packs, I don't think. Because we never have high enough level. Like we don't get that auto reload or auto loading. Just trying to refresh my memory on that. So yeah, we only get 2 perk choices offered. Just checking a little table here. Yeah. So we'd need WizKid in order to be able to have the bulk pack. Oh wait. Yeah, speed loader is not that great. Speed loader just means we reload when we're empty faster, so that's... We can never use mod packs really. Oh, well we could put it on the armor if we have WizKid level 2. That lets us create a bulk pack and put loading feed onto something. But I don't know how long we're going to be using these guns, so I'm just a little bit hesitant to invest in them now. But a mod pack can be useful still, regardless of anything. And then calibrated and stabilized, if we do accuracy, that's going to be a choice between max range and optimal range. And then power is pretty generically useful. Speed loader is probably better than nothing. We reload while we're onslaughting. If nothing else, but yeah, let's try to get... Let's just go with the power pack. And I'm gonna hold on to them, but we're gonna wait and see what our options are. So I think I wanted to go to the... Oh. Let's check a terminal. Oh no, we have the messages. Valden 5 we just did. Callisto 6 has defense mechanisms. So what are our choices? That's where we came from. Military barracks. Oh. Callisto 6. What is the barracks? I think I'm gonna actually look that up. I'm okay with looking up some things. They have Jovisec perks. You can get some nice guns from there. So yeah, maybe we will go there. We'll get a little bit of a heal too.
There's a certain tension here.
Yeah. These long hallways, but hey, that's what auto rifle's for. I suppose we can shoot with a shotgun and then run, because that's the nice thing about shotgun is it gives slowdown. Oh, hello. That was a mistake. Toss a smoke grenade. Try to make our escape. Get the slowdown on them. Start letting loose with this stuff. Keep bleeding. Still out there. Got some 7.62 assault rifles. Good stuff. Should have saved my adrenaline. Getting pretty low. But I think we can outrun them. Yeah, no more of that, I guess. So we could just swap the shotgun. JS means better crit damage, which is probably what was being done to us. What about assault rifle? This has no mods on it, so I think that's fine. The one thing we got to be careful of is 7.62 ammo, how much we have that. Just wanted to get that debuff on him. Oh, my shotgun. Just a misclick there. I didn't have my shotgun. So on my Y, I want the shotgun. I guess we have... Do we take the 9mm auto rifle or the 7.62? Are we going to be able to find 7.62 ammo as we continue? Probably. We certainly have a lot on this floor. Do we still need the grenade launcher? Quite useful, as long as we can get... Yeah. Let's go with the assault rifle instead of our 9mm. And make sure we pick up stuff that we need. I can still have this. I don't need to drop it. Oh, and it's an auto shotgun now, too. Trying to be good about healing. Well, now that changes things, doesn't it? Let's take a look at this. Aiming adds aim bonus. Reload efficiency doubled. And it's 12x3 impact versus 11x3 impact. Faster swap time. And it doesn't take 7.62. Yeah, even though we don't really aim that much, I still think this is better. Damn. I meant... Oh no, I don't have any more of that ammo. I meant to slow him down and then come back here, get some cover, and shoot. Do not use the grenade launcher. We don't have grenade launcher ammo. I don't want to get hit by that. What happened to the other guy? Keeping his distance. Shiny shotgun. Ah, rocket launcher. Haven't used a rocket launcher. Maybe it's better than the grenade launcher. The nice thing about the grenade launcher is got 3 shots as opposed to 1, and it does 36 slash. The rocket launcher does impact and slash. And the grenade launcher has a nice AoE effect, so it's kind of nice if you got a group of small enemies. The grenade launcher, the rocket launcher might be better. Let's see what haze does. Smoke, increase optimal range. So it's a very long range, but we don't have any rockets, but we also don't have any grenades. Frag shotgun. Let's compare that to the auto shotty. More damage. Let's see what it says. Can be fed with 9mm bullets. The bullets are then shredded into shrapnel. Inflicts bleeding, frenzy, after kill. And it's Jovisec. That seems pretty good. It's gonna eat through our 9mm ammo. But I don't know. It seems pretty good. So I guess we can drop our shotgun shells. Curious to see how this will work. Do we want to manufacture ammo grenades? Nah. Gotta take on these guys. Don't really have a good corner there. Just wait for him to come into range if he does. Oh no, I can see on the map he's not gonna do that. But we have map vision. Oh wow, it's all 4 shots at once, huh? Okay then. This is nice, the military barracks. You're gonna find something good, generally. Like, something that's gonna help you at this point in the game. That's what it seems like. Oh, scent is a thing? I had no idea. Partial poison protection. Cool. I did not realize scent was a thing in this game. Suppose we don't need that 7.62 anymore. Take as much 9mm ammo as you can. Alright. We are out of here, I think. Explore everywhere. Yeah, it was all, everything's revealed on the map. Cool, so that was one of the branches where we can actually go back. I forgot that that was a thing. 400. Is that enough? Get rid of those key cards. It's never enough. Now the question is, do we start upgrading this? I don't know. I want to save that Vamp mod pack until we get to something that's like truly end game. Power mod pack though, I could see us putting it on something. Not like Danger Monitor, for example. That seems like a pretty safe bet. We do like to dodge. Ah yes, there is a protocol. Our messages. Defense mechanism. You can scare all of the assets back to their cage, or they will die. Why don't we do that? What does that even mean? All of the assets back to their cage. Security has been alerted. Oh. Oops. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Probably run ending. Oh, gonna try to use grenades if I can. Oh, wrong way. I don't have any more healing items. That was a mistake. I grievously misinterpreted that message. Nice, an auto amp. That is what we want. I should not have done that. Chaos is happening all over the map. Can I unexecute the protocol? No, no, no. No such thing. Just kind of letting people do their thing.
Not
It's
enough
really-
fury.
Oh, I don't quite have enough adrenaline yet. Well, we have the radar now, at least. Gotta be very careful. Right there. Onslaught time. Which means we want to be using auto. Oh, if only I could heal. Maybe it's best to install the vampiric pack. Because we need all the healing we can get. Good old onslaught. Now that I understand how it works. Well, at least I stayed healed up more than I usually do, and I used all the items I had so that we didn't die. That was just... Oh! A chain gun. That is the sort of item we want in our build. But our tactical rifle we just upgraded, and it's got some good stuff on it. Maybe we will... And then, like, what's the grenade launcher? Just bleeding. Our shotgun does bleeding now. Maybe we'll go ahead and pick this up. This chain gun. And it's gonna fire 7.62, so... What's the damage output gonna be? 8x4... 32 versus 36. Actually, we can kind of do more damage. So we'll stick with tactical rifle just for now. Oh yeah, we should finish off the last guy so we get the full map revealed. Make exploration easier. Oh, it doesn't trigger slowdown on mechanical enemies. All right. Guess if there's no icon on the map, that means we don't need to explore it. Great. Grenade launcher ammo, just what we need. We just got rid of the grenade launcher. Maybe that was a mistake. This chain gun just isn't very good. It doesn't have any good mods on it. Our rifle is gonna be just fine and has vampiric, so yeah. Let's just stick with the grenade launcher. It has been useful. I'll drop that 7.62 if I end up not needing it. Already did the terminal. There's only one path forward. And we don't need shotgun ammo anymore, because our shotgun shoots 9mm. Well, I think that's going to do it for this session. Getting right back into a run. Oh, I never entered a name for them, so I guess they're just Mark Taggart. How did that happen? When did I do that? Huh. Did I mess up something? I don't know what happened. Maybe I just hit accept before entering a name. Well, that's fine. So this has been another episode of Jupiter Hell, and looking forward to how the run goes. Had a close call there, but came out mostly unscathed. Gotta be really careful before you execute a stored procedure. You have to really know what that's going to do. Sometimes that means just going to the wiki rather than trying to understand the game's cryptic messages. I misinterpreted it, so now I know for next time. But we got some more XP out of the deal, at least. And hopefully I will have learned from my past mistakes. Every run I learn new things, even if the run doesn't go as long as previous runs. So, always fun to play, at least so far. And I will see you next time we pick up Jupiter Hell. And that is going to do it for the stream. A long one, 3 whole sessions, different games. I managed to still have a bit of fun despite being super tired. It's just really hard to enjoy anything. Not really hard, but it makes it, you know, when you're tired, you don't have as much fun with things generally, I would say. At least I don't. But gaming's my hobby, so that's what I would do anyway, even if I wasn't streaming it. And if I'm playing games, I might as well stream it. So I guess that's gonna do it. Thanks for those of you who tuned in or are watching the stream archive. Keep an eye out for videos rolling out daily the next coming days. Although if you've been watching the stream archives, it's just edited down stuff from that, so, but. And look forward to more Jupiter Hell. I've gotten quite a bit of, as I said, quite a bit of, like, engagement on those videos, like comments and stuff, so that's cool. People seemed to like it. Oh, I suppose I should have changed the stream title. I wonder if that's possible during a stream, because it says trying out Songs of 6 still, but I didn't say that I might do anything else. And I'm not currently trying it out. Well, something to figure out next time. So until next time, have a good weekend or whatever you consider the next period of time between now and my next stream. Goodbye.